We have 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, we're closing the elections. In 2 minutes, we are closing the rerun. We have 2 minutes. We're closing. Secretariat and the EC, please verify if the people that need assistance have been assisted. So if any of the 12 have joined us, please, you've seen what Tai can do. And we are being diligent. Hey, one point. A final call for anyone casting their vote. Final call. Alex, I request you to go back to the tallying table. Sheila and Geoffrey, please. We are going to try to be quite fast. I believe the boxes have not been tampered with. We need a microphone.
Jacob. A.M. Jacob. Jacob. Claire. 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 Jacob. Jacob. Claire. Claire. Jacob. 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 Claire. Jacob. Jacob. Claire. Jacob. Claire. 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 Jacob. Jacob. Claire. Claire. Claire.
Please, I request
Claire.
we remain calm.
Jacob.
I request, please.
Claire. Claire. Jacob. Claire. Jacob. 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 Claire. Jacob. Claire. Claire. Jacob. Jacob. Claire. Claire. Jacob. Jacob. Jacob, Claire, Jacob, Claire, Claire, Jacob, Claire, Claire, Jacob, 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 Claire, Jacob, Claire, Jacob, Claire, Jacob, Claire, Jacob, 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 Claire, Claire,
I request the delegates to give us 5 minutes to verify the results and tally them. I request for an extra eye from the Secretariat. We're just tallying the results. After various reruns, I think we shall have a fourth member, I can confirm. Alex? Well, like I earlier said, there are supposed to be 110 delegates that are to vote. 94 voted. There's one invalid vote. 93 valid votes. 17 people did not vote. Jacob has 46. Claire has 47. Claire becomes the fourth member of the board. In no particular order, please stay calm. I request the newly elected, the 5 board members elected, and the 4 that have joined the board, please come at the front so that you can be officially endorsed as board members. Then we can carry on to the next election. Board members, please, let us make this quick and fast. We thank you for remaining calm and orderly in all this, despite it or in spite it being a tight context. I will not allow the candidates give a vote of thanks because of time. This can be done later on in the night, maybe, since there's no curfew. Please come up for a photo op and Claire, Margaret, Ismail and Ellie. man, you better keep them. Sorry. I think you can give them a hand clap because they will be in charge of our rights in the next for the next 3 years. Thank you very much. 1 more minute for a photo op, and I'll request the board members to move back down so that we can go on with the elections for the technical thematic working group. Thank you very much, the newly elected board members. I request Sheila to show us the ballot papers again, because I think there's a new set. But in regard to the I will only declare the results of the working group. I hand over to my colleague, Geoffrey.
Am I supposed to say something?
Yes, Sheila will, of course, take us through what the valid vote is, because it's a new vote. I pray that there is a hand, but can we just complete this session? Yes, please. I beg your pardon? You raise it right now. Yes, please.
Hello, I'm called Atwine Warren. I am attached to AICM in Kabale. I know we're all excited about the new board members, congratulations, but I had some disputes to raise. I want to start by quoting our chairman, the incoming and outgoing. She said that we cannot have the moral authority to criticize the state for failure to abide by the rule of law, good governance, and promotion of human rights if in our own backyard we have similar that. I want to underline good governance. So we are here, we are the top organ of the NGO in Uganda, NGOs in Uganda, by the membership, by the funding. But I don't think we are being a good example. You cannot carry this, the way we have carried out these elections, you can't do it outside. You cannot. You can't say you want 7 people, then you vote, and the best 4 go through. Even the children can see that is bad governance. So please, management, I beg you, if we claim we want to change the government of Uganda, and we are serious, we're not just wasting time, please, let's start from
Please, as a presiding, what's the issue?
The laws are vague. You are interpreting them the way you want. Please, you interpret them in the favor of the organization. Thank you.
Thank you for that contribution, but I'm following the guidelines and constitution you have. And it's what informed, the guidelines are clear. You take the best 4, because the 4 had the biggest number. That's democracy. And it is not that I would want to, and that's why I declared I had no conflict. I have no interest in anyone winning, and I have no interest in anyone losing. I think it will be best addressed in a constitutional review forum to review how your elections are carried out. But thank you for that enthusiasm, because it shows you alert to the ever-growing changes, and that's the law. That's the law, unfortunately, but that's the law. I beg that my colleagues, Geoffrey takes over the mantle.
Yeah, come.
Sorry, before that, I'm still going to talk about the ballot box, so as to eliminate invalid votes. So we have now the plain sheets of paper. There is no box in the middle. The ballot papers now, they don't have a box in the middle. So you'll have to make sure that you write your candidate in the blank space. Please don't write in the stamp. If you write in the stamp, it is invalid. So just look for the best, even in the corner or any side, but which is blank, and it is readable. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Meaning we need more. All right. Because of time, we are going to cooperate on this last one. It is one of the vital aspects after the first one, and I want all of us to cooperate at the same time to participate. We are going to be doing it, or we are going to be electing our leaders in twos. I mean, we have the 5 regions, or the regional representative. Now, those regional representatives are going to be nominated, appointed, and voted per our regions. Are we together? Somebody say amen. Now, we have also the semantic representatives, who are 7, meaning that each member here is going to have 7 ballot papers, unless if we have 1 or 2 or 3 who are not opposed. We are together. Now we are going to start with that one to choose our representative, our committee representatives. We have the indigenous minorities, we have the women, we have the the first one is indigenous minorities. Then we have the women representatives or representative. We have the journalist representative, environmental representative, youth. We have the PWDs, and then the LGBT. All those representatives are going to be nominated by all of us here. All of us, I mean those who are eligible to vote. Now, together with me, may I call for nomination for the indigenous minorities? The Secretariat will be helping me out on this. Someone with the microphone to help me the other side. The microphone.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. My name is Tarema Albert, Executive Director for LOSCO. I hereby nominate Penny Nazaninka for Indigenous Minorities.
Come again?
I hereby nominate Penny Nazaninka for Indigenous Minority thematic area.
Someone to second? Or where's Penina to first confirm? Penina? Ah, okay. By show of hand, do you confirm? Do you accept the nomination? By show of hand, show of hand. Perfect, thank you. Someone to second?
Thank you very much. Philip Eric Wakalikwira, team leader Russell. I hereby second the nomination of Penina.
Thank you very much. So far we have one. The second nomination. Any person to nominate? No, okay, the second, you can second still. Thank you.
Tumuruwe Florence from Kigezi Women Involvement. I second Penina Zanika.
Thank you. Second nomination. Panao Penina is one of our candidates. We need only 3 candidates.
Thank you. I'm called Among Rose. I nominate Richard Omoding.
Richard, where's Richard Omoding? Richard? Do you confirm or accept the nomination? By show of hand. Thank you. He stepped down. Thank you very much. The second nomination, let's get the second person to nominate or another person to nominate. So far we have Penina. Come this side, come this side.
I propose I propose the nomination to close.
That's not democracy. Come this side. My brother is here.
Mutugumisirize Barnabas from Kabale. I second his proposal of the closure of the nomination.
Let me get one more opportunity, one more last opportunity, preferably a lady. We have a hand there. Do you nominate or confirm?
My name is Kofia. I come from Kasese, and I confirm that the nominations be closed.
Most obliged. From today onwards, Penina is our not only candidate, but beyond now a candidate. She's now our leader. Hopefully we don't do the same to the next. Let's go to the women representatives. You remove one box. Some hand behind.
My name is Lucy Akebo, and I nominate Adong Rashida Okecha for women representative.
Adong. Thank you. Where's Adong? Confirmed by show of hand. Thank you. Another nomination, or someone to second? Someone to second. I need 2 people to second. Adong.
My name is Agnes Achen. I stand to second Adong Rashida as women.
Most obliged. The second person to second.
Yes, I'm Gwang George Morris. I stand here to be the second person to second the nomination of Adong. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let us get the second nomination.
Muhomoza Samuel.
Yes.
I stand to nominate Jane Francis Olimi for the position of women.
Jane Francis, thank you very much. Where's Jane Francis? Where's Jane Francis? I'm seeing 2 hands. By show of hand, do you confirm the nomination or accept? Yes, thank you very much. Someone to second. I need 2 people to second.
I'm Vincent Okonera. I second the nomination.
The second person to second. Thank you, Vincent.
Gishaima, stand second.
Thank you very much. We need now the last person. The last person, come this side. We have a hand.
And my name is Nchdr-U, coming from Uganda, Nchdr-U. I propose to close the nomination.
Okay. Someone is closing the third person. You have a hand, thank you. Yeah.
I'm only confirming that we close the nominations.
You're only confirming that we close the nominations. All right. The last person, the third person to confirm or to nominate.
I also confirm the closure of the nomination.
Most obliged. Thank you very much. So far, I, Tulia Musima Geoffrey, declare Adong and Jennifer as our candidates for full names. Oh. All right, I confirm Jane Francis and our sister Adong as our candidates to represent the women. And if you are there, please prepare to vote any of them. Thank you very much. Let's go to the journalists. Journalists, we need some nominations. Any person to nominate? Any person to nominate? There is a hand there. Thank you.
Thank you. Rachel Richards, my name. I stand to nominate Akiso Joseph.
Joseph.
Akiso Joseph, yes.
Akiso. Thank you very much. Where is Akiso? Where is Akiso? By show of hand, do you accept? Thank you very much. Any person to second Akiso? Oh.
My name is Opedun Victor. I stand to second the nomination of Akiso Joseph.
Thank you very much. The second person to second?
I'm still called Abraham. I second the nomination.
Thank you very much. The second nomination, we have the second nomination. We have a hand this side. Oh, and my brother here.
I nominate Moses Wachaza, working with RFM Radio and the Busoga Media Network.
Moses, where's Moses? Do you confirm? Thank you very much. Any person to second? Someone to second? There is a hand there.
Eric Philip Wakalikwira. I second the nomination of Moses Wachaza.
The last person to second, thank you very much. There is a hand there. Mama, thank you.
Katoko Sylvia Damba, I rise to second the nomination of Moses.
Thank you very much. We have so far two. We need the last nomination. We have a hand behind.
Manelo Kwatum, I propose we close the nomination.
Any other person to propose? There is a hand there. This side, this side, this side.
This is Wangira Dennis. I stand to second the closure of the nomination. Thank you.
Most obliged. So far we have Joseph and Moses to stand as our candidates for who will represent the journalists. Environmental representative. There's a hand this side, my brother.
Yes, my name is Annette Lekuru from Uganda, and I stand to nominate Robert Turiachira. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced.
Robert Turiachira, my good friend. Robert. Akono mukabe banange. I'm kidding. Okay, Robert Turiachira, Robert, do you confirm by show of hand? Do you confirm by show of hand? Thank you very much. Any person to second or two people to second? There's a hand there.
Juliet Ayo is my name from Tororo. I stand to second the nomination of Robert.
Most obliged. The last person to second? There's a hand. Oh, thank you.
Eric Asirie, I stand to second.
Most obliged. We need one more nomination or two more nominations.
I'm called Masumbuko Charles, and I propose we close the nomination.
Wadada William Sironko,
I propose nomination.
That's illegal. That's illegal. Why? Because I didn't choose you. Let's go down. There's a hand down there.
My name is Ismail Kusemererwa.
Yes, Ismail.
I propose Jennifer Massa for environmental working group.
Jennifer, where's Jennifer? Okay, Jennifer, do you confirm? Thank you very much. Any person to second?
My name is Opal Grace. I stand to second.
Thank you. The last person to second?
David Wangwe, I stand to second.
Most obliged. Thank you very much. We go. Do we have any last nomination on the same? There's a hand this side.
Dear delegates, I propose we close the nomination. Henry Paul from Kalungu.
Any person to second? Whether we close? There's a hand behind there.
Stella Rosa Kutui, I second that we close the nomination.
Most obliged. Thank you very much. Let's go to the youth representatives. A youth is not an old man. A youth. We need a youth. My friend with the microphone. Okay, we have a lady next to you.
I propose Grace from Lived Realities.
Where's Grace? Do you confirm by show of hand? Thank you very much. Any person to second? Any person to second?
I second.
Thank you.
Goberes.
Thank you very much. The last person to second? There's a hand behind this side. Seconding.
My name is Annette Nasirumbi, and I propose Victor Epedu.
Before you propose, my sister, do you second the nomination of Grace? Someone is seconding. Thank you very much, Mama.
Nambuba Sherry is my name. I second the nomination of Grace Wagoberes.
Most obliged. Thank you very, very much. Nomination. There is a hand. Come this side. There is a hand. There's a lady. And then we go behind. There is a lady. Her hand has been up.
Thank you. Stella Rosa Kuti, I propose Jacob Eyeru.
Where's Jacob Eyeru? Jacob Eyeru? Confirmed by show of hand? Jacob is absent. Where's Jacob?
Thank you so much. I've had my opportunity. I, with honor, decline.
Thank you very much. Grateful.
I can nominate. I nominate Damien Masesa.
Where's Masesa? Masesa. Masesa, do you confirm? Any person to second? Someone to second Masesa on the table?
Yes, thank you so much. My name is Businya Nuruddin. I stand to second Damian as the youth cluster lead. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Then my sister.
My name is Winnie Nachinji. I also second Damian Masesa as youth.
Thank you very much. Go to the extreme end for the last nomination. This is interesting. Youth. Remember, as you prepare to vote, as you prepare to choose your leader, we have our aims and objectives, but mainly our vision and mission. Don't forget that. Another important aspect is our theme for the year.
Yes, my name is Ongatai Amosea. I nominate Dennis Wangira Ohiha.
Dennis Wangira Ohiha, where are you? By show of hand. You confirm? Thank you very much. Seconding, someone to second? The microphone is near you. Yeah, start from there. Thank you.
Thank you, members. I'm Katama James from Kibuko District NGO Forum. I stand here to second the nomination of Dennis Wangira.
Most obliged. The last person to second?
My name's Jane Frances Oling. I'm here to nominate Robin Atamale.
No. We are seconding. We are seconding. The last.
Thank you, David Wangwe. Once again, I stand to second Dennis. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. So far we have Grace, we have Masesa, and we have Dennis. I therefore confirm the three as our candidates for youth representatives. There are more. We are guided by our rules and guidelines. I request, because of time, let's go to PWDs. How many youth do we have? By show of hands, youth. Do we have? You are not even there. Prepare to vote the three. Out of the three, prepare to vote one. Another person will come next time. Thank you. Let's go to the PWDs. Any nomination?
Amos Tugumisirize from Kadwa Kawale. I stand to nominate Nambo Washeri on PWDs.
Remind me the name?
Nambo Washeri.
Shelly. Where's Shelly? By show of hands, Shelly. Thank you. Someone to second. I need two people to second. There is a hand this side, and also my brother this side.
Juliet Ayo is my name. I stand to second the nomination of Namboba Sherry as a PWD representative.
Thank you very much. Extreme end.
My name is Grace Stone Mugoberezi. I second Namboa Sherry as a PWID representative.
Most obliged. Thank you very, very much. Any other nomination? Just give my sister there.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm not here to nominate. I am trying to appeal as it is stipulated in the guidelines, that we should at least nominate 3, meaning it is open to more than 3 candidates. Why close the nomination for youth before other people are nominated?
Most obliged. Let us first conclude this one. I'm going to be guided on the same. Don't worry.
I don't want us to proceed to the next and ignore that.
Don't worry, we have already proceeded, but I shall guide you. I shall give you a proper guidance. I need another person to, I need someone to either nominate or confirm.
Thank you so much. As a PWD, I suggest we close the nomination with only Sherry. Thank you.
Any person to second the same? To second that confirmation? We have 2 hands this side.
I second the proposal to closing the nomination for PWDs. Thank you.
Most obliged. Thank you very, very much. We have the last one, which is the LGBTQ. I need someone to nominate. There is a friend of mine down this side.
Hi everyone, I'm Arthur Mbiru from Freedom and Rome, Uganda. I nominate Winfred Mugamba for that position. Thank you.
Where's Winfrey? Do you confirm by show of hand? Any person to second?
Thank you very much. My name is Ngerwa Kasim Habib, the coordinator for Center for Young Generation Empowerment, Masaka. I stand to support the nomination of Winnie Lugamba. Thank you.
Thank you very much. One more person?
I also support Winnie's nomination.
Thank you very much. We have a hand the other side. We have so far Winnie. Mama, nominate another person.
No, I still second the nomination of Winnie. My name is Nambula Sherry.
Most obliged, Sherry. I need, that was seconding, I need one person to either we do confirm Winnie or nominate another person.
Amos to Mrs. Kadwa Kawale.
Where's Amos? Ah.
I'm here. I stand to close the nomination of Winnie as the representative.
Any person to second the same? The last person, she's there?
I'm Commissioner Jovia. I also stand here to confirm the closure of nominations to Winnie.
I therefore call my colleague Alex to take us through to another phase. Thereafter, I do for the I have been guided, especially in or on issues concerning the youth, that I do open the nomination for at least 2 more. And then thereafter, we shall, if confirmed, they shall join Grace, Masesa, and our brother Dennis. There is a hand that side. Any person to nominate?
Yes, my name is Robert Mugisa, and I nominate Ms. Auma Tamali as the youth representative.
Auma Tamali, where's Auma? Avayai. Bino Biansi. Auma, thank you very much. Any person to second Auma?
Stella Rosa Kuti, and I second her.
Most obliged. Another last person to second?
Mugerwa Kasim Habib, I second.
Thank you very much. One more person, one more nomination, go in the middle.
I stand here to nominate Opedun Victor.
Where's Victor? Victor is behind that side. Do you confirm? Thank you. Any person to second Victor?
I second the nomination for Victor Ipedu.
Then the last person to second Victor Opedu.
I second Victor Opedu.
Thank you very much. Therefore, we have Grace, Victor, Masesa, Auma, and Dennis as our candidates to represent the youth, or as our candidates to be voted to represent the youth. We need only one out of a team of approximately 5. Together with me, let's welcome my brother Alex, so that takes us through those names. And then Nicholas will be taking us through the open campaigns of at least 1 minute each.
Thank you very much. In the nominations, we now have the following candidates for the 7 technical thematic working groups. For the youth, we have Grace, Victor Opedu, Asesa, Dennis Wanjira, then Auma Tamale. For the journalists, we have Akiso Joseph, then Moses. For the environmental representatives, we have Robert Twashira and Jennifer. For the women representatives, we have Adong and Jean Francis. Then Penina was unopposed and to represent the indigenous minorities. Then for the LGBTQI, we have Wilfred Mugambwa. She was also unopposed. For the PWDs, we have Sherry, also unopposed.
I request the candidates that have been nominated to come here and campaign briefly for half a minute. It's part of democracy because your constituents have to hear what you propose to do for them. I see a hand. Because we're going to go for a voting process for the ones that are unopposed, for the ones that are opposed, I see a hand.
Thank you so much. I'm just inquiring whether, because according to the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, we consider youth as a person who is below 30. Are we considering that as we are going into the election of the youth representative? Antonio Kaliango is my name, ED by the Biodiversity Conservation Foundation.
Let's just run a few facts over. But the candidates that, since the youth is becoming more contentious, the candidates that should come at the front as we do a consultancy for the youth. Just about a minute or two. I'm being guided that the age is 35 years and below. So if you're youth, my colleague here, with your national ID, because the only way to validate that, the national ID takes precedent over any record in Uganda in regard to age. However, as that verification is being done, I request the candidates So, for women representative, I request the women representative to kickstart the campaign. As soon as you get done with your campaign, I request you to go to the tally center and you get one of your seconders to be your polling agent. So, Adong, you're the first in line to campaign for just a minute. Please, it should be a valid national ID. Adong, you have the floor.
Yes.
Please stay calm. Please stay calm.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, human rights defenders. I'm called Adong Rashida Okecha, the Executive Director and Founder Member of a women's rights organization based in Lango and Lira District called Women Peace Initiatives Uganda. And I have also been working as the focal person for Lango sub-regional HRDs. I have worked in the women's fraternity since 2013. And I feel that if given the mandate, I would be able to deliver. I am a mature Ugandan female, accountable, of course, tolerant, and I trust my moral integrity. So please vote for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good evening, HRDs. I am Jane Frances Oling, the incumbent, and I strongly believe, as I've been pushing for the women's agenda, I'll continue to do so, and several others. We've been pushing beyond the secretariat, beyond the coalition, and making sure that women are safe and protected in the work they do. We've done this, I've done this with different stakeholders, and my previous election had promised that if I am voted, I'm going to create a platform where all HRDs come together, women inclusive, and the current platform that we are using was created by me, and that is evident that I can deliver any promise made. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fujan. Please proceed to the tallying station. I would like to have the journalists, that is Joseph and Moses. Please, Adong and Jen, go to the tallying station and appoint your seconders.
Good evening, HRDs. I'm Moses Rochaza, a journalist and a human rights defender. I want to bring experiences to the coalition and the technical thematic group of 20 years in the media. I've been a journalist right from foot soldier, the journalists understand it, up to the office of the general manager. At the same time, I've been the focal person for Soga sub-region. And I want to say that if you give me an opportunity to represent the media on the thematic group, you will have a voice, a very big voice, more so for the media. In Ibusoga, where I live, I started an organization for the media, and more so with a focused human rights. So, because of that, I am requesting you. I've been in the human rights defense close to now 10 years, and in the media over 20 years. That experience will help the coalition to give technical guidance to the media in this country. Vote Moses, you will have a louder voice for human rights defenders in this country.
Thank you very much. My name is Joseph Akiso. I'm a human rights defender as well as a journalist. As you recall, last year, I was voted as the human rights defender of the year. Reason being is that I provided space for the human rights defenders to be heard, for their voices to be listened to, and also I champion editorial policies to make sure that human rights defenders' faces are seen and heard in the stories that we do write. I've been involved in several trainings, not just for the human rights defenders, but also for the media fraternity, and also with the media house owners. And this has tried to improve the working space that the media and then the human rights defenders are operating. I believe that I have the capacity not just to improve the way I operate as a human rights defender, but also have the capacity to train you, capacitate you to be able to use the media platforms for the advantage of those who are not being heard. I'm a member of very many other media institutions. I'm a member of the East African Communication Association. I'm also a member of the editorial policy.
Time is up.
And then of the guild, so I'm sure I'll be able to use those platforms to do a lot for the platform. Give me the vote, thank you. Again, my name is Joseph Akiso.
Just a quick announcement. Thank you, Joseph. A quick announcement. We request for Dennis Wanjira to come over to verify a few things. Dennis Wanjira. Oh, okay. Most obliged. Environment, Jennifer.
Good evening to all of us. I'm Jennifer by Tramasa. I do work with Navigators of Developmental Station. We do work around conservation and good governance of the natural resources. Here standing to be voted as the focal point person for the thematic working group of the extractives. Jennifer, I've been in the same, and I'm here. Please kindly vote for me. Why? One thing is, I come from a region that is hosting, which I call the oil hub, and that is being degraded. We have massive degradation where we have Bugoma forest. And this is an area where we have many grassroots HRDs who are facing a lot of threats, intimidations. And this is a center where we need a person to help these people and have them brought into the coalition to access the services, to enable the coalition to take the services down to the people. Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yes, thank you. My name is Robert Nchdr-U. I am the Deputy Executive Director of the Environment Shield, and I'm standing here to be voted as the thematic head of the Environment Cluster. And I'll be very glad to continue doing the work that I've been doing. You all know the work that we are doing, both at the High Court of Uganda and the East African Court of Justice, fighting for Bugoma Forest. So once given this mandate, I'll be able to mainstream what we are already doing and rallying many colleagues in the conservation area. One of the challenges we have been facing that most human rights defenders who are involved in environment area don't know that environmental rights are human rights. So I want to make sure that I bridge that gap by bringing this on board so they appreciate that any attack on nature is an attack on human rights. And I would really be glad to work with all the colleagues to see that we mean.
Thank you for your time. The youth representative we shall have with Grace.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Grace Mugobelezi. I'll make my comment short. 90% of youths look like me. But there have been an image that youths who look like me are drunkards, nuisance in communities, and hopeless. I've proved that point wrong in my community. I began doing this HRD work unknowingly when I was below 18. By 18, I began an organization called Lived Realities Uganda. I've been an HRD since I was 18 years. Things that I want to raise. Many violations and issues have been rising because of youths and the way they look, the way they dress, thinking that they're hopeless. We want to do advocacy. My aim, I want us to do advocacy through different ways. I want youth to do advocacy through media, social media advocacy. The other thing I want to ensure is to lobby for the youths. I have a lot of connections with even some few ambassadors. We want to lobby and see change.
Time?
We want to occupy space. My last thing,
time.
1 second. My last thing, I'm a person who has faced a lot of violence because of the work we do, elections and what, whereby my...
Grace, please, time.
Okay, thank you.
Next candidate, Victor. Victor or Victor?
Yes, greetings everyone. My name is Opedun Victor. I am a youth leader from Kumi, and we have done a lot of industrious work in Teso region. We've been nurturing potential, building cognitive among the youth, and of recent we had organized a national debate literary championship around Eastern region, which was held of recent. So we have been doing tremendous work of boy-child empowerment and girl-child empowerment in our programs. I believe if you look at the National Coalition Group, me and my colleague have been trying to do that kind of work. He has been posting pictures of the National Debate Literature Championship. I'm also a student of law. I'm a member of the National Law Students Association. I've been the president of the Victoria University Law Society, and I believe that I am the right person to stand for the youth because we have done a lot of impact at the legal level and at the social level down there in the grassroots.
1 second, please.
So I would like to encourage you to vote for me so that we make formidable progress among the youth out there. Thank you so much.
Time. Thank you. Masese?
Thank you very much. Demiano Masesa. Masesa is my name. I work with the Center for Constitutional Governance. I am the programs manager, and I'm happy today, at least I have a case study within us. Jacob Eyero there is one of the people I mentored. I've been mentoring until he got to where he is today through the Hope Initiative Club activities we have in the 25 universities in Uganda. I currently have a space called the Civic Space TV at the Center for Constitutional Governance, where we have platforms, a platform for the young people. They convene there. They have arguments, they push, we give them space for them to air out whatever that is in our space that we need to change. But importantly, I was the thematic lead for the just concluded Universal Periodic Review. I was the lead, and I need to tell you that it was a success. 25 organizations were with us through this process, and I was able to steer them until the end. I would like to ask for your mandate through and through so that I can champion this cause for the young people. I also sit, actually I'm the executive secretary for the guild presidents in Uganda. So I have a very good understanding of the young people, and I know with this mandate, I'll push forward the cause for the young people. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Homa, thank you.
They say save the best for the last, and I'm the last. I am not here to talk about Tamale, but I'm here to offer myself to lead you, and you judge me by my leadership. There are 3 things why the youth need me in the leadership of the coalition. I happen to be one person who participated in the previous election when the youth thematic group was included in the working groups of the coalition. And in the guidelines, they